You got my instructions in the back. Protect yourselves at all times. Listen to my commands. Touch them up. Back to your corner, gentlemen.
There's Tom Taylor, the referee, for what will be our co-feature, 10 rounds of lightweights. Pounds. He's got a lot of miles on the odometer. The weight drain, could it affect him here to get back down to 135?
Absolutely. You know, you can feel good through camp and diet and do all the necessary things to make the weight, but you really don't know how well you're going to feel the night of the fight. So you just got to just pay attention to Pedraza.
Against Keyshawn.
That's dangerous. Yes, I hear what he's saying.
Pedraza hasn't fought at 135 pounds since May of 2019. Got to come over the top with a right hand against that jab of Davis.
See Pedraza pushing that pace, Tess. That's it. He told us in the fighter meeting that he wants to push the pace. He's doing it now, but there's a ton of bouncing from him, wasting a lot of energy. Keyshawn is really economical with his offense.
You go back to that last fight on October 14th,
yeah.
A bit of a speed bump in this stage of his career, like a lot of top prospects often do.
I asked him, I was like, did you fall asleep in there? Or, you know, why did you play defense?
Let him go.
And he said it had a lot to do. Feels like he has the wind to go as many rounds as need or necessary, and his work as hard as he needs to work throughout the course of the fight.
Continue that conversation in a moment. Pedraza continues to try to come forward, and Davis able to get out of the way of that offensive attack. But what you're noting is back on October 14th, he had a majority decision win against Albright. The Texas Commission then changed the result of that fight to a no contest after he exceeded the levels for cannabis consumption. Here's Davis. And throughout that process, he was smoking. And then he told us yesterday how noticeable it is, and he's a better person in every way.
Oh, absolutely. That had to be tough for him, especially when you get consistent with using the drug like that. You know, been a lot of lulls in action from him. He's going to have to be the complete package tonight, Tess, because it looks like Pedraza right now is starting to get himself into a rhythm.
He had a 14-10 connect advantage in round one. Round two of our co-feature, as you see right now in the locker room. There is the world champion, Teofimo Lopez. Two-division world champion at this point. Of course, was undisputed at 135 pounds. And now the lineal champion, the Ring Magazine belt champion at 140 pounds after that phenomenal performance against Josh Taylor back in New York to start last summer.
All right, stop. Go. Jose, let the arm go.
Pedraza really trying to just push the pace, force an inside fight. I don't know if he's the stronger man in there. Remember.
Oh, it's a good right hand as Pedraza crossed that threshold. Then a left hook comes in.
Moving laterally and then stopping on a dime.
Three-punch combination by Davis. Pedraza back to the inside, trying to stay right in that pocket. Trying to press the action against the young undefeated fighter.
Get him up, Keyshawn, just a little bit. Let the arm go, Keyshawn. Keyshawn, let it go.
Keyshawn is throwing these subtle body shots on the inside, small little punches on the inside that can show up later in the fight. When you're landing body shots like that on your opponent, it's like siphoning the gas tank.
Right there.
It's like siphoning the gas tank. That's been the story for me as I'm watching this. He's just investing in that body because it's going to pay good dividends and having a hard time making this weight. In a long time, guess what?
Listen for that bell, gentlemen.
You can wear him down. You can break him down a lot sooner than you think.
And a right hand to close out round two. Joe, Tim, Bernardo, and Mark with you here from Michelob Ultra Arena, Mandalay Bay. Top-ranked boxing on ESPN. Exciting night. Super Bowl weekend has arrived, and the showstopper, Teofimo Lopez, against a former titleist in Jose Pedraza. Another three-punch combination from Davis.
Look, Pedraza closing the distance. Keyshawn is allowing him to, and now he's just teeing off in spots, catching Pedraza out of position. You see Pedraza switching from southpaw to orthodox.
Good combination from Davis. Then he goes with the right hand. Left hook comes up top. Davis in control here early on around three.
In complete control.
Wow, the body shots you picked up on that. Look at him double up that right hand, including the uppercut. This is
has
very good sharpshooting early on from Davis, isn't it, Timmy?
He's breaking him down. He's already starting to break him down.
Right hand splits the guard. Davis. Headshot after headshot against Pedraza here in round 3. Pedraza trying to match fire with fire for a moment.
You would think the veteran Pedraza will be trying to attempt to set up his shots and at least use a jab on the way in. He's not doing anything. He's walking through the front door. Keyshawn Davis has allowed him to, and then he's picking him off in the inside.
Combinations, body shots, lead punches, every offensive weapon being shown in this 3rd round from Davis. In the first half of the 3rd round alone, he landed 20 power punches.
Tess, I'm looking at the legs. What the legs are showing me from Pedraza is that it was a tough weight cut. He hasn't made 135 pounds in 4 years. His legs look very unstable. You got to be better than that. You see the defensive prowess of Keyshawn.
Pedraza trying to go to that body and wrap around that right elbow.
There's no power on those shots.
Nope. Look at Keyshawn just shaking it off.
He's arm punching.
He's landed 23 body punches, Keyshawn Davis. Doubling up that left hand. Excellent round.
See how you doing, bud.
And now the doctor is going to look at that right eye of Jose Pedraza.
Over here.
39 power punches absorbed in that last round alone by Pedraza. And we sat with Keyshawn Davis yesterday and talked about Pedraza and perhaps what he brings to the table. So let's get something straight. He's not better than me. Let's check in with Bernardo.
I was speaking with Luis Espada in Jose Pedraza's corner. He said, I told him I need him to use the entire ring. Don't do this. I don't want you in the infight struggling. Box him.
He's fighting with his heart instead of fighting with his mind. You know, and that has to do with he knows that this door is about to close on him. He knows that if he doesn't win this fight tonight, then he may not get another opportunity. This could be it for him. So he's putting it all on the line. He's not thinking in there. He's fighting with his heart, and he needs to fight with his mind. And you got Keyshawn Davis just taking full advantage of his aggression. Ineffective aggression, Tess.
It is effective aggression.
Ineffective.
Davis has been accurate, landing 54% of his power punches.
Pedraza is a shell of himself. You know, I don't care what anybody says. I told you guys, it depends on what he has. I'm not taking anything away from what Keyshawn is doing. He's looking spectacular.
Keyshawn, pull it back.
Oh.
Stop. Stop. Don't look at me. Don't turn. Don't come and pull it on. Keep that head up. All right, we're good. Go.
Back to business. Going to take a short break, come back for round 5, and we will hear from Teofimo Lopez in his locker room as he gets ready for his title defense. Don't go anywhere.
Right there at the bell.
Through 4 rounds. Mark Kriegel, how do you score it?
All right, stop.
40-36, 4 rounds to none. Keyshawn, listen, he's so much physically stronger. Even when Pedraza scores, it feels like he can't generate any power. I feel like we're just waiting on a KO.
Pedraza's tough. That's one thing I know. He's tough. He's only been stopped by Tank Davis. It's about time Pedraza finally threw a straight punch right down the middle instead of just trying to smother and get it on the inside.
Jab to the body again. He's landed over 40 body punches to this point.
So what I'm seeing, Tess, is just the relaxation from Keyshawn. That's what's impressing me.
There's a right hand from Davis.
Pedraza's doing all the work for Keyshawn.
Yes.
All the work for him. It's exactly what Keyshawn wants. So he can land shots like that. Again, there's no power on those shots coming from Pedraza at all. A lot of arm punching.
Stop. Straight back. Go.
Efforts, and he does so with a viper quality. He is a twitchy athlete, and now a 2-division world champion. He'll be defending his WBO junior welterweight title, lineal title, in just moments against Jermaine Ortiz, and Bernardo is in the locker room with him. But we know it's circus themed, and it's going to be over the top, and that is coming up in moments. He talked about having more tricks up his sleeve, if not even in his mind reaching his prime yesterday, and just simply going out there and having fun. And he has a very game opponent in front of him tonight in Jermaine Ortiz, but you just get the sense that Teofimo Lopez wants to make tonight special with how he closes the show.
Tessa, in the biggest events, he's always showed up and showed out. This is one of the biggest events of his career. He's the headliner. It's here in Vegas, the Super Bowl weekend. He's definitely going to want to show out tonight.
Another good body shot from Keyshawn Davis, and now the right hand comes in against Pedraza, and now he's got him backed up against the ropes, and he's teeing off as Davis has Pedraza